Brenton Rickard in 1. The other Australian in lane 4, Christian Springer, is the Commonwealth Games record holder and fastest qualifier in front of Glenn Snyders, who held that record for about 4.5 minutes last night. And here they are on the pool deck. Now, that's the biggest set of earphones I've ever seen.
Christian Springer is actually the world record holder in the 200 metres breaststroke, but him and his coach are saying he only did that because of the suits, and he's going to concentrate on the 100 metres breaststroke from now on in, starting from tonight.
This is the men's 100 breaststroke final. 2 Australians, Brenton Rickard in lane 1 and Christian Springer in lane number 4. And I guess the flow and effect from the performance of Liesl, Emily, and the blokes are thinking, well, we've been much maligned since Melbourne. We win this, maybe the critics will be silenced.
I'm sure that's what's been motivating them for the last 4 years. But yeah, it would have really lifted them, obviously. The team's on a roll. We're going 4 from 4. We've got 1 of them. Got 3 to go, haven't we? That's your prediction?
That's big prediction, and I'm not.
Well, this is the worry.
This is the one I'm worried about.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure about the real age barring a problem in the changeover, but this is the one that if we win this, we win 4 from 4, and we complete the night with 7 gold medals.
Rickard looked really good then. They just showed him on screen and looked really relaxed, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, there's Scott Diggins from Canada swimming in lane 2. Given that the Kiwis are doing so well, Snyders has a real chance here, and they've swum well tonight. Through the meet, in fact, as you've mentioned a couple of times, they have a small team but a quality team.
Yeah, they have gone well.
Oh, you've got to worry, they printed T-shirts.
My family used to do that.
But you were going to win gold.
Well, hang on, it might get.
Exactly.
Don't go off
That's why
early.
I'm worried.
Christian Springer are being introduced in lane 4.
I reckon Springer's going to win it. He's trained by Stefan Vidmar, who's my favourite coach. Late developer, Christian Springer. Just getting better with age, only 24.
Vanderberg introduced there from South Africa. Michael Jemison from Scotland, swimming in lane 6. They sprung an upset last night, of course. The Scots.
He's looking very fit, isn't he, Chris Gilchrist?
Seem more fat than shit.
I have to say, it is great to see the guys out of those suits.
Can you concentrate on the swimming?
It is.
Yes.
I agree.
Daniel Slawinski is in lane number 8. So here we go. Men's 100 breaststroke. Brenton Rickard in lane 1. Dickens, Canada 2. Snyders, New Zealand 3. Call to the blocks. The crowd need to quieten down a bit. Whistle blows. So just about set now. Away they go. They began as 1 right across the pool from lane 1 back. Rickard, Australia, Dickens of Canada. Lane number 3, Snyders of New Zealand goes quickly. Over on this side, Vanderberg of South Africa takes it out and leads early from Springer of Australia. Jemison in lane 6. He's just behind them, and back behind them indeed was Gilchrist and Slawinski of England. So the race is in the middle of the pool. Vanderberg is there from Springer. Vanderberg and Springer together. Over on the far side, Rickard in lane 1 swings strongly. Vanderberg turns in front of Springer now in 27.71, just outside world record pace. 28.18 Springer in second placing, but here he comes.
Well, Vanderberg looked so good, didn't he? So strong that first 50, but I think he might die here, and as you said, here comes Springer.
Springer getting to a clear second now in front of Rickard, swimming a mighty race on the far side, but at the South African in front, Vanderberg, 15 to go. Springer's trying to get to him. Rickard gets to third. Rickard's coming home strongly in lane 1. Vanderberg, Rickard on the far side of the pool between them. Springer, they hit the wall. Vanderberg wins. Springer second, Rickard a bronze. In lane 1, Vanderberg spoils the party in 1:00.10. A new games record. Springer in 1:00.29, Christian Springer, the silver medal, and Rickard swam a mighty last 25 metres to get the bronze medal in 1:00.46. I thought with 10 to go that maybe Rickard would cause an upset from lane 1.
Well, I wasn't even looking at him. I was looking at Springer, and I thought Springer was going to catch him because Vanderberg went out so fast. He led the first 50 down, and I thought he's definitely going to tighten up in this last 25, but Springer just couldn't get there. And as you said, Rickard in the finish just had to take an extra little stroke. Did you see that there? That's a real disadvantage.
And the problem there was that Springer was looking over at Rickard and spent the best part of the sort of last 15, 20 metres having a good old look.
Was he?
And I just don't know about you, Susie, but my swimming coach told me never to look.
No, you don't
it costs you a lot of time.
You're not meant to look around, but yeah, Rickard is obviously back in form, but...
Then here's the medal presentation. Let's take it now. Men's 100 breaststroke.
These are parents of the King and Queen Pooh in the stand. I'm sure you can hear them cheering. I think they'd be proud of him.
He actually swam himself back into form tonight.
Yep.
He was a touch away from winning a silver medal.
The gold medal and Commonwealth champion. The Commonwealth Games record time of 1:10.10 seconds. Representing South Africa.
राष्ट्रमंडल खेलों के चैंपियन और 1 मिनट 0.10 सेकंड का नया रिकॉर्ड बनाने वाले स्वर्ण पदक विजेता है दक्षिण अफ्रीका गणतंत्र के
South Africa's got a big history in breaststroke as well, if you remember Penny Haynes back in '96.
Great swimmer.
Yeah.
In Atlanta.
There's that sign again. Did you find out what it means, Beck?
No, I'm actually going to Google it as soon as I get home.
Can you Google it for me too, please? Seeing I haven't got a computer here. So we're having a problem with the public address, unfortunately, so well, I didn't want to be disrespectful by talking over the top of it, but apparently we can't hear the feed clearly, so I apologise for that. So stand by, South Africa national anthem. So the South African national anthem for the successful South African team.
Springer and Rickard have had a few battles over the last couple of years, and Springer came out on top this time, but it switches.
Cameron Vanderberg. So we've had the Commonwealth Games record broken by 3 different people in the space of 2 days. By Springer, Snyders and now Vanderberg, the new Commonwealth record stand to his credit. So he had to swim fast to win it, and you can't do any more than that.
No, and 4 years ago, the Commonwealth record, obviously they didn't have the suits, so that's why a lot of Commonwealth Games records are being broken, not world records.
In any case, we have one more event to come, and if we win that, and I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, it's impolite to count your chickens before they hatch, but if we win that, we'll have a very successful night, because I think we'll finish with 6 gold, 5 silver, and I think 3 bronze.
Unbelievable night of swimming, absolutely sensational. It hasn't stopped, has it, the action? It's just been, it's been brilliant.
Highlight after highlight, but I think that even allowing for the great comeback of Jeff Hugel to get silver medal in the 50 butterfly, that my personal favourite would have been the 1, 2, 3 from the young Australian girls, and the world record to Matt Cowdery, but I think Liesl Jones, Tessa Wallace and Sarah Katsoulis filling the top 3 placings in the women's 200 breaststroke is hard to beat.
But also Emily Seebohm, gold in the 100 back was pretty good.
Yeah, no, after what she's done so far.
And let's not forget the fabulous Alicia Coots, the new name on everyone's lips.
Forgotten about it. There's so many finals, it's hard to keep track.
She's had no luck. If she swims later in the night, we still talk about it. Because she's way back in the second event, we tend to forget about it, as I did and as you did.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for reminding us, Rebecca.
I think Australia will win this relay, though, by the way, because the Great Britain team have to split up here with, I know I keep talking about that, but it's weird because every other meet that we compete in or Australia competes in, it's against Great Britain.
Yeah,
Commonwealth is the only one. They split everyone up into different countries, obviously, but it makes their relay teams a lot weaker.
So that is Australia's advantage. It's one we'll take. And there's a bronze and a silver medal for Australia. And a gold for South Africa in the 100 breaststroke. And of course, we're only up to Wednesday night. We've got Thursday, Friday and Saturday to come. Heats and sessions, you'll see all of them. Delhi Channel 2 it is, on Foxtel.
So if we were to win 6 tonight, what would that bring our overall gold tally to for the 3 days? Is it 9 or 10?
10, I think it is. We had 4 coming into tonight, did we not? So that'll be 10. 6 and 4 is 10.
Oh, I'm confused.
Yeah, 10.
It's too many.
10 it will be. And that gets us to the halfway mark to beat what we did with 19 in Melbourne. So we're on target. James Bracey down on the pool deck with some more guests.
Yes, Ray, we've got our breaststroke specialist, Christian Springer and Brenton Rickard. Christian Springer, silver at the Pan Pacs, and you've done the silver here as well, mate.
Yeah, you know, anytime I get a medal, I'm really happy. So, yeah, coming from Pan Pacs, I had a lot of confidence racing against the best in the world, and coming here was no different. You know, it was a world-class field, so coming out with a medal was great.
Brenton, world record holder, world champion. You've been critical of your form recently, though, but you can't complain from a bronze medal from lane 1.
Yeah, obviously, yesterday was a bit of a struggle for me, but turned it around a bit today, and it gives me some confidence going into the rest of the week, which is good. I've still got 2 more individual events to go, so hopefully I can keep building on that momentum and come away with the gold later in the week.
An amazing night tonight. You got a tip for us? The men's 4x200 freestyle relay about to get underway. We got the gold in the bag.
Yeah, we're looking pretty good.
Got to be.
Look out for Nick Frost. He's pretty fired up after a bit of a disastrous yesterday as well, so he'll go well.
He is indeed, boys. You've got plenty more to come in this meet. Good luck. Congratulations tonight.
Thanks very much.